The Young and the Restless reveals that Diane suddenly discovered a secret that Nikki has always wanted to try to hide. But will she want to take advantage of it because she felt uncomfortable when she realized that Jack wanted to support Nikki? Even though she knew that their relationship was not good, recently despite Seth's attempts to convince him, Nikki still chose to fire him. Will Diane accept this opportunity to join hands with him to harm Nikki? Lauren clearly understands that Jack had been through this difficult time, so she came to hope for his support. She didn't want to do this, but she couldn't refuse Nikki. Of course, with their relationship, Jack certainly won't refuse that, and Lauren also shared with Jack what Nikki had recently encountered. She'd even had an assistant who dealt with alcohol addiction, but it was unreliable. Jack can start his work when he comes to see Nikki because he wants to know the problem clearly and avoid making unnecessary mistakes. Jack believes that this matter is not worth thinking too much about, so he will want to tell Diane. He hopes she can support him if anything goes wrong, and of course he wouldn't expect this to get out of effect in all their lives, especially Nikki's. Jack could never believe that Diane really hated Nikki because of what happened earlier, so when she could go public with this and cause so much trouble, but is she just betraying Jack's trust in herself? Take the time to follow the latest details around the drama. Nikki recruited Seth as her supporter, but she didn't know too much about his background. But her hero fans can see Seth sneaking into Nikki's room at Newman Media to look for something, so she might be suspicious of him when Seth isn't supposed to show up here. Will she arrest Seth and try to prosecute everything? Nikki was even more shocked when she realized that Seth has been drinking something he hadn't told her before. He'll try to explain, but does Nikki still want to give him another chance? Seth seems to have a big secret being hidden. He actually loved her before appearing here, but the previous times had been hurt. In the episode airing on January 22nd, Diane can make a decision. Will her and Nikki's war weapon and reopen once again? She discovered Nikki's weakness through Jack, but she seemed to think and needed to think more carefully about the matter. But if Jack realizes that Diane has never changed and wants to harm Nikki, how will he react? Is she taking too much as a risk with such a big bet? In the end, Nikki and Jackie won't have any problems, but Diane won't believe it. Diane can detect Seth trying to get back together with Nikki, but failing. She may be using him for her plans, but will Seth make the mistakes of becoming a pawn in her hands? At this point, Nikki will definitely face much more trouble than that, so don't miss anything.